We're going to be painting He Calms the Seas circle painting today using the DecoArt Designer Finishes Salt Wash Beach paint. So if you don't have this paint, you can just have a white paint that you add water to, two blues, and you can also use a texturizer if you would like. So the first step is to use the whitewash paint. Add a little bit of water to white paint if you don't have this one, and use your 1-inch flat brush to paint the entire circle and let that dry. If you have a canvas instead, just skip this part because your canvas is already white. Now we're going to be using our two different paints. That's the texturizer and one of the blues. So we're going to mix those two together. If you don't have the texturizer, you can just try to use a little bit of a drier brush and you should get a similar effect. Using your 1-inch flat brush, get some of your paint on your brush and make horizontal strokes across your canvas. After that's dry, we're going to use this Vintage Effect Blue, which is just a blue wash. So you can take a different color of blue and add some water to it to create this wash if you don't have this paint. And we're just going to use our big 1-inch flat brush again. And we're going to kind of do shorter horizontal strokes in certain spots instead of doing the whole canvas. Now we're going to create our waves. I'm going to use the texture sand mixed with white paint. If you don't have the texture sand, just use white paint. Make sure it's a little bit thicker if possible. If you just need to put a little extra on your brush. And we're going to create our waves around maybe a quarter to a half of the circle here. So we're going to start on the southern right edge and just create kind of a daubing motion coming back towards the edge of the circle. Create a variation in your waves going around so that it's not just one straight line. After you've got that done, we can bring our brush back towards the edge of this circle, creating little streams of white water. Now we're gonna do the same thing, only on the inside of the wave, between the wave and the outside of the circle. So it's like a second wave. Depending on how bright you want your letters to be, you can either use the whitewash or straight up white paint to create the words "He calms the sea." Or if you want to do any other words, you can add a different word. Doesn't matter. You'll want to use a smaller round brush for this part. You can add in a few lines here and there also if you would like to. Now, if you want to add in some shadows using your darker blue color, you can go ahead and do that around your letters. And if you would like to add some starfish or any other little details with your white and blue, then you can go ahead and do that as well. For the starfish, I like to start at a center point and then do 5 branches going out to make a star. You can use some of your blue paint to make shadows, and if you want to do a sand dollar, you can create that circle shape with a little bit of a fin on it, and then use your blue to create the holes that are in the sand dollar. Once you're done, you could also, if you wanted to, actually glue extra things on here like shells, or make holes in it and dangle some shells from the bottom, or add a hanger to the back of it. Now we're finished.